Hello and welcome to the Story Saturday writing prompt for May the 4th, 2019. And welcome to all of you who have decided to join me on this Saturday morning. My name is Lisa Cowan, Lisa M. Cowan, Lissa M. Cowan from Good Stories Grow Here Writing Studio. And I help people to write and to enjoy the process of writing and to be present with their writing and also to start or finish writing projects. So welcome today. I had taken a hiatus of 2 weeks off to move and to change to, I'm now on the West Coast for a little bit. So that's why the time is a bit different. So sorry for those of you that are joining me or wanting to join me in Central Canada or Toronto, that area, New York. You will be able to, well, you'll have to it'll be in the middle of the day, so it's a bit different. So it's actually probably better for people on the West Coast. But anyway, I didn't want to get up too early on a Saturday morning. So here I am. And so today's writing prompt. So what I'm going to do, I started this a couple of months ago, is to do a very, very short meditation and then to do a writing prompt of 5 minutes and then just share a creative habit that I have or that I know about, that friends have shared with me about how they get their writing done or how they get their creative projects done. And so let's start with a very short meditation, just to, if it feels safe for you, to just gently close your eyes, or you can keep them open, whatever feels comfortable for you at this moment. Now let's just take a couple of deep breaths, just inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling, just feeling the expansiveness of your lungs as you inhale, and just feeling that aliveness that sometimes we don't breathe, or we forget to breathe. I mean, we don't realize how important breath is, and just taking a few deep breaths and feeling them fill up our abdomen. And it's just, you start to feel alive, you start to feel present. And that's the important thing when we're writing, is feeling present and feeling grounded and really savoring the moments that we do get a chance to write. We often don't have a chance to do it, and it's hard to fit in the time. So it's important to take the time, especially if it's something that is a passion of ours and that we feel a calling to. So we're going to do a meditation, or a writing prompt rather, that's focused on something that happened about a month ago in Paris, and that is related to the Notre Dame Cathedral. And I couldn't believe this. I thought it was such a sad story, but then I read about the bees that were saved. And so here is so as you know, the Notre Dame Cathedral was basically, the roof was totally, pretty much gone. So today's writing prompt is: imagine you're a bee among 180,000 bees in your hive on top of the Notre Dame Cathedral. Actually, it was in the sacristy, but it was kind of connected to the roof of the cathedral. You sense fire beneath you and fear that your home and all your bee family will perish. Describe that evening in Paris when the fire happened. What was it like for you as a bee? When did you first sense the fire? Okay, so we'll have 5 minutes to do this prompt, and then we're going to, yeah, and then I'm going to share a creative cloud with you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to put the timer on here and do it for 5 minutes. Okay, and I'll let you know when you've got a minute left. Okay. Okay, there's just a minute left. Right, just 20 seconds, so wrap up with what you're doing, if you're writing. Okay. Oh, I didn't get very far with that one. I felt sometimes it takes a while to get into the story and to really consider, because you have to feel the whole atmosphere, right? I mean, unless you're in Paris near the Notre Dame Cathedral, I mean, and then there's being a bee. Like, what's it like to be a bee? What does it feel like? One of the well, actually, the beekeeper at the Notre Dame Cathedral said that she thinks that they're like teddy bears, the bees. They're like furry teddy bears. That's not something that I would use to describe a bee, but everybody has their take on it, right? And she loves what she does. So my creative habit. So thank you for participating in that writing prompt, and I hope it went well for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, my creative habit that I'd like to share isn't so much a habit, it's more about a way of thinking, or trying to change our way of thinking around writing. Oftentimes, when we're writing, we look back at what we're writing and automatically we go into judgment mode. And actually, just 2 minutes before this Facebook Live Story Saturday writing prompt, my cat jumped up on the dresser and knocked over a lamp and broke it, and there were pieces everywhere. And instead of canceling the prompt and going into crazy mode, I just put him in another room and decided to just go ahead with it. But sometimes when you're writing, you do feel like that. You're like, oh my God, this is a catastrophe. I have to go back and fix this here or fix that. And if you just keep going with your writing, I know it's hard to do, but not going back and fixing sentences and all the rest of it. If you just keep going, and you can go back another time and fix it, but it's important to do that and to see what comes out, because when we keep going back and changing all the time, that our inner critic kicks in, and sometimes that can stop us in our path from actually moving forward. So thank you so much for joining me this morning, and I would love it if you would connect with me on Instagram. My handle is LISSAMCOWAN. It's LISSAMCOWAN, and it's the same on Twitter. Or if you want to check out my courses online, you can go to goodstoriesgrowhere.com. That's goodstoriesgrowhere.com. I hope you'll join me next week at the same time. And if you want to share any of your writing, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, or you can post if you're comfortable. You can post at the bottom of this feed. Okay, thanks very much. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.